They served their country, got injured, and received disability pay. But a federal law is forcing disabled veterans to return tens of thousands of dollars. Good evening to you. Thank you for being with us. I'm Carrie Sharp.
I'm Rory Johnston. Yeah, we've heard from several veterans who are being put into this truly impossible situation. Tonight, investigative reporter Ben Hall is digging into why one veteran must repay $33,000.
Janet Hudson's case raises questions about why more than 100,000 veterans have been forced to pay back separation benefits. Many say it's wrong, but incredibly, Hudson claims she never got the money the government is taking back.
This is when I went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Janet Hudson joined the Army right out of high school.
I was very proud to serve my country, and it just seems like we're getting a slap in the face right now.
She was a cook, deployed around the world, but she was also a mom.
My first deployment was when my daughter was 18 months. I had to go to Somalia.
She says she voluntarily left the Army in 1999 and joined the National Guard.
I decided to leave the Army because of the fact I was away from my daughter a lot, being a cook. I didn't get to spend much time with my daughter.
But Hudson then re-enlisted in 2007, went to Iraq and Afghanistan. She finally retired in 2012 after 28 years and collected disability for back pain. She recently applied to get her disability pay increased.
I got a letter,
but was shocked by the response from the VA.
It started this month that they actually took the money out.
The VA is taking $338 each month from her disability checks.
Until the separation pay has been recouped.
The VA is taking $338 each month from her disability checks. They say she received $33,000 in separation pay, which was a lump sum payment offered to some when the military cut its force in the 90s. Now, the government wants it back.
I'm very angry because just $1 that they take from me, they're taking something from me that I never got from them.
Hudson maintains she never even got the separation pay. But she also believes it's wrong that the VA is now recouping money from veterans all these years later, even if they did get separation pay.
If I would have got the money, I would kind of understand, okay, but still, it's totally wrong. They shouldn't be taking the money from any vet.
But they are, and it's happened to more than 100,000 disabled veterans over the last 12 years. Because of a federal law that says veterans can't get separation pay and then collect disability pay.
There's nothing we can do about it except pay up. The VA is going to get their money.
James Cripps knows about fighting the VA. After years of appeals, he became the first veteran to win disability benefits for Agent Orange exposure while serving in the United States. He now has a website and podcast devoted to helping other veterans deal with the VA. He says the VA has become more aggressive, going after separation pay in recent years, since the passage of the PACT Act, which gave disability to veterans exposed to burn pits in Iraq and Afghanistan.
When they passed the PACT Act, they should have appropriated more money. They should have foreseen that, hey, this is going to cost more money.
In 2022, the VA took back separation pay from nearly 8,000 veterans. Last year, it rose to more than 9,000. The VA said in a statement it is legally required to recoup separation pay from veterans, but added less than 1% of those who apply for benefits have any money withheld.
We're actually paying one veteran at the expense of another. And no, that's not right.
Would you like to see this law changed?
I would like to see it changed. I would like to see more compassion in the system.
That's money that I need. I have bills to pay.
Janet Hudson has gone back over her release papers. One form that was signed by her indicates she received no separation pay. Another that was not signed, provided by the VA, indicates she received $33,000 to leave the military in 1999. When the military was reducing its force.
Do you actually think that if I had $33,000 in my account that I wouldn't notice that?
Hudson says she never got the money because she left on her own, not as part of a reduction in force. But now, like so many other soldiers, she's on the hook for repaying separation pay, $33,000 worth.
Even the vets that did get the money should not have to pay that money back. It's not right.
Operation Stand Down Tennessee, which provides assistance to veterans, has connected Hudson with an attorney who is looking at her case. An Arizona congressman has proposed changing the recoupment law, but admits it will be expensive, and so far it has not passed.
Ben, thank you. We know context is important, and we wanted to break down exactly what the PACT Act does and how it impacts clearly servicemen and women. It is a piece of legislation that was signed into law 2 years ago that expands health care benefits for millions of veterans who returned home from war sick. The law helps veterans link 23 different respiratory illnesses and cancers to their toxic exposure, all from fumes given off by trash and other waste burned at bases around the world.